Amazons. Thank you so much for watching me and joining me today. Today, this video, sorry about the lighting, it's really weird. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, this video is going to be about how to buy vintage jewelry. I love vintage jewelry, and it's really easy to buy. First off, I would suggest try local. Like, go to flea markets, go to thrift stores, church rummage sales. There are always great vintage pieces there, and you get them at an affordable price. Also, I would suggest, make friends. Plenty of people's grandmas have jewelry that they don't want, that they're going to throw away. Get together with your girlfriends, throw a party, and just trade. Trade jewelry. That's another way to get it. So, hey, my grandma has a box of old jewelry. I know, personally, I have a box of my grandma's, huge plastic button costume jewelry that I would never wear. But maybe somebody else would like it, so just things like that. Everyone has aunts and family members who have vintage, inexpensive costume jewelry, old brooches, old pins, old, earrings and such that they don't want. So ask around. Don't be afraid to ask around. And, have little get-togethers in your backyard or in your house and just trade. Another suggestion would be shopping online. You can buy from places like Etsy, eBay, eCrater. I've bought pieces from there. But when you do that, just make sure that it's a reputable seller. Check the feedback, check the ratings. And I will always suggest paying via PayPal. That way, if something goes wrong, you can get your money back. Something happened to me where I purchased something off of eBay, and the seller totally just ripped me off. They didn't send me what I paid for, and I got my money back through through PayPal. So always pay with PayPal. That way, you can get your money back if something goes wrong. And never don't buy high-ticket items off these websites. I suggested you don't do it. Personally, I would never spend more than $50 on eBay, ever, on anything. So, I wouldn't go looking for gold jewelry on eBay. It's just my opinion. Also, another tip, on eBay, I do the buy now option. I don't waste around bidding. For me to actually bid, it has to be something I really, really want. And when it comes to bidding, you can get ripped off because the prices just escalate and people are so competitive that you actually end up paying more than what the item's actually worth. And that's not pretty smart. So, yeah. I do the buy now option. So, I pick sellers from the US and I hit buy now and I sort it by price or by listing, newly listed, and buy now. So I just boom, it's done, and I pay through PayPal, and I have no problems. So that is how I suggest you get and buy vintage jewelry. And like I said, you'd be surprised. Sometimes you can even get it for free if you ask. So yeah, go to flea markets, go to church rummage sales, check out your local Goodwill, and ask around, ask your friends, ask your family, have little jewelry swapping parties. And, sorry, if you are going to shop online, go to sites like eBay, eCrater, Etsy, where you can pay via PayPal. Buy now, don't bid, and don't ever spend a ton of money on those sites, just in case. So those are my tips, and I will show you all some of my vintage collection. So thanks for hanging with me. Feel free to make more requests, and off to show you girls some vintage jewelry. Check it out. Okay, so I'm going to start with some vintage pins. Some of these were bought online, and some of them were purchased in jewelry stands. And I live in Brooklyn, so there's a lot of fabulous jewelry vendors in Brooklyn. This one I purchased off the internet, and I also bought the matching bracelet. The seller had the matching bracelet. I got it off eBay, and it is stamped and signed or whatever. So But that's not why I buy vintage jewelry. I don't buy it for the maker. These are just some of my pins and stuff. I can't like show you everything because the video would be too long. But I like vintage, especially the gold tone, because they really used to actually plate it in gold. So it just stands the test of time. Like, it doesn't turn like the cheap crap at Forever 21. And gold is like really expensive, so I don't like wearing my real gold. And besides, like, I could never, well, I don't want to say never, but as of right now, I couldn't afford a brooch like this in solid gold. So, and the cheap crap you get at Forever 21 just rubs off, whereas this stuff really holds up. So, okay, that's some brooches. Let me make some space here. Show you some other stuff. This is a vintage pearl necklace I bought off of eBay. It's very heavy. Very, very heavy. Like, look at that. The plating on that. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh, by the way, this is real. It's peridot, sterling silver, and amazonite, in case anyone's interested. But yeah, this is just really beautiful. And they're like heavy glass pearls. Again, like not the cheap crap that you find in Forever 21. This is one of my favorite vintage bracelets. It tangles. Let me see if I can untangle it. Because look at that. They really look like the finest emeralds money can buy. And I also ordered this ring to go with it off of eBay as well. It's vintage. It's not real, but it looks very real. I got a piece of fuzz there. And I also got this necklace to go with it. So I kind of have a suite. Look at that. It's so, like, pretty. So pretty. And I actually have not worn this set yet. But you can see it's a perfect match. And it came from 2 different sellers. Can you believe that? So yeah, this is a set. This is like the only vintage ring I have. All my other rings are just straight up costume jewelry or real. Yeah. Anyway, this is another vintage bracelet I got off eBay. I don't really buy a lot of the silver tone vintage because you don't really find it too much. Everything was like gold. So I just thought this was cool. I like to wear it with my watches, like as a layering piece. So yeah, that's like one of the few silver pieces that I have. And I didn't dig out everything. Like I said, this video does not include the stuff I showed you in the other video. And there's a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't feel like digging everything out of my jewelry boxes. So yeah. Anyway, this is a necklace I purchased off the internet. I have 2 of these because they were so gorgeous, and I was so lucky the seller had 2. And you know what's funny? This particular eBay seller is a guy who found like a basement full of junk jewelry, and of course he's like, well, I'm not going to wear it, so he just sells it on eBay. So I always get stuff from him, and I love it. You'd be surprised at how many men find boxes of costume jewelry and they just sell them off because obviously they're not going to wear them. So yeah, it's adjustable and it's so heavy. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's so heavy. I snatched up 2 of these. I got this off eBay, and this one's actually a little bit worn. Like some of the gold is like rubbing off a little bit, but it still looks real. It's a necklace. It's gorgeous. He said, I'll put this on sometimes. Like, if I want to go out and I don't want to wear real gold, I'll reach for something like these. But then sometimes I won't even because they look so real that, you know, people think you're wearing a $2,000 gold necklace around your neck. So sometimes I don't even bother. Some vintage watches. You probably can't see, but this is a Bulova. So very, very high end. This is another Bulova. They work. This one's like ancient. It's gold. This one's actually 10 karat gold. This one I did not buy off the internet. You can see it's starting to tarnish. I have not worn these because I want to wear them for special occasions, like a really nice date, you know, someplace fancy, like out to an opera or something. This one, I don't know if it's real gold or not. I haven't had it tested. I don't know, but it's totally vintage. I mean, look at how tiny the face of this watch is. You probably can't even really see the time on it, but it's so old school. Because you girls know women used to have to wear these ridiculously tiny watches. Another vintage watch. It's an old school Timex. It works. I haven't worn it really because I like big watches, but again, maybe I will wear it. I don't know. Let's see here. I have a little baggie of vintage stuff here. And again, this isn't all of my collection. You girls don't understand how much jewelry I have, and I can't dig out everything. This was bought on eBay of an old school young boy here. Pretty cool. I've never worn it. I did not pay a lot for it, but I have not worn it. This one is also vintage. It's a necklace, but it's also a pin. So, I like it. I've actually never worn this one either, because I don't have anything to wear it with. Especially now, since half my clothes are not even with me. That's a long story. And then this one I wear all the time. It's so tangled. It's ridiculously long. Like, this necklace has got to be like 64 inches long. It's just got these beautiful stations. I think it's French. But every time I wear this necklace, people just stop me in the streets of New York. So the stations just continue. Like, you know, it looks like this. And then it drapes. And then there's another station. And it keeps going. And it's so heavy. And it's so, like, well made. I love this necklace. I probably should have untangled it for you guys. But I really love this necklace. I got it off eBay. This one I did bid for, but I didn't pay a lot for it. Oh, here we go. It's finally untangled. So, yeah, you can see it's very long and it's like full of stations. It's gorgeous. So, yeah, that's some of my vintage jewelry. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the tips on how to buy vintage jewelry. Don't forget to sub to me. And hit like, share, join me on Facebook. Bye, Glamazons. If you're interested in the makeup I have on, I did film a tutorial. I don't know how good it came out on this phone, but bear with me. There will be better tutorials in the future, trust me. I just need to invest in some lighting and stuff, but I have a lot going on in my personal life right now. So I'm doing the best I can, okay? But don't worry, just follow what I'm doing, and I will have you girls looking fabulous. I promise. Okay, don't worry about so much about my camera and what I've got going on. Okay, just trust me. Just trust me, and I will have you girls looking fabulous. Okay, I won't disappoint. You know, because anyone that knows me knows my makeup is on point. Okay, so anyway, yeah. I know someone's gonna totally thumbs down this video just for that, but anyway, yeah, if you like this, or if you want to try it, you know, hey, practice makes perfect, right? There will be a tutorial uploaded on it, and thank you to all you sweethearts out there that leave me sweet comments and compliments. You guys are really awesome. So thank you. I do read each comment. I do reply to each comment everywhere on every site. So thank you. Because you guys really don't have to take the time out of your day to even talk to me. So thanks. And check out that video when I upload it.